What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to Basketball Convos. Today, we're diving into the offseason of the Milwaukee Bucks, Day 6 of our 30-day NBA 2024 offseason recap series. The Bucks had a roller coaster season, firing their rookie head coach Adrian Griffin halfway through the season, finishing with a 49-33 record as the third seed in the East, but their early playoff exit left a lot of fans wanting more. The addition of Damian Lillard brought a new offensive dynamic to the team, but the duel between Lillard and Antetokounmpo didn't seem to reach its full potential. Even worse, Giannis injured his calf late in the season, and Lillard wasn't healthy enough to finish the playoff series. Chris Middleton was playing almost one-legged, and the Bucks were stunned by the Indiana Pacers, losing the first-round series in 6 games. It was a disappointing end to a season that had so much expectation, with some key additions this offseason and the return of the healthy trio. Could this be the year they again mesh all their talent together and shock the league? Let's break it down! The Bucks knew they had to make some moves this offseason to get back on track, and they didn't disappoint. The Bucks brought in Gary Trent Jr. on a 1-year minimum deal, which is far below his market value. This is a fantastic signing that gives them a versatile scorer who can also hold his own defensively. Trent, a former teammate with Lillard in Portland, will fit perfectly alongside the Stars, providing shooting and spacing while also adding some much-needed backcourt defense. DeLon Wright was another savvy pickup on a 1-year minimum deal. Wright is an experienced guard who can handle the ball, play solid defense, and contribute off the bench. His ability to play both guard positions gives the Bucks flexibility in their rotations, and he's the type of player who can make an impact in the postseason with his gritty style of play. Taurean Prince was also brought in from the Lakers at another minimum. Prince is a strong, versatile forward who can knock down threes and defend multiple positions. He'll be a key part of the Bucks' second unit, providing depth on the wing and helping to fill the void left by some of the departing players. The Bucks for sure have done a wonderful job in gathering talent with their financial limitations. Speaking of the draft, the Bucks made some interesting choices. They selected A.J. Johnson with the 23rd overall pick and Tyler Smith at 34th. Johnson is a dynamic guard with great athleticism and potential on both ends of the floor. There were talks about him averaging less than 3 points at NBL, which is even less than what Bronny James averaged at college. He might need some time to develop, but his plays in Summer League did surprise a lot of people. Smith, on the other hand, is a big with excellent shooting touches, but would need to improve on his physicality on defense and rebounding. He'll likely spend most time in the G League, but don't be surprised if he gets some minutes with the main squad as the season progresses. The Bucks did sign two-way players in Stanley Nwumude and Anjaz Pasasnegs, betting on them possibly be good complementary pieces. We also see several role players leaving the team. GiannisAntetokounmpo, injured his Achilles after the season unfortunately, won't be back on the bench. Malik Beasley and Patrick Beverley ended up receiving offers from Detroit and overseas. Jay Crowder, Danilo Gallinari, Jalen Galloway, and Ty Washington will also no longer stay with the team. The Bucks don't seem to lose much, and have clearly put an emphasis on improving their defense on the perimeter and adding depth to their rotation, which were areas of concern last season. Now, let's take a look at how the Bucks roster is shaping up for the upcoming season. The starting lineup is looking incredibly strong. Damian Lillard will be running the point, with Gary Trent Jr. likely starting at shooting guard. Chris Middleton will be back at small forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo at power forward, and Brook Lopez holding down the center position. This starting five has the potential to be one of the best in the league. Lillard and Giannis finally have a full offseason and training camp together to work on their chemistry. We saw glimpses last season, but this year, with more time to mesh, they could be unstoppable. Lillard's ability to stretch the floor and create off the dribble should open up even more opportunities for Giannis to dominate inside. And don't forget about Middleton. If he can stay healthy, he's an elite third option who can score from anywhere on the court and take some of the pressure off Lillard and Giannis. Coming off the bench, the Bucks have some solid options as well. DeLon Wright will be a key piece as the backup point guard, and he's someone who can also play alongside Lillard in certain closing lineups. AJ Green, who was a bright spot last season with his shooting, does have a chance to fight for that starting 2 spot too. Taurean Prince will provide shooting and defense off the bench, and Bobby Portis remains one of the best backup big men in the league. His energy and scoring ability make him a fan favorite and a crucial part of the Bucks' success. There's also a lot of excitement around rookie A.J. Johnson. While he might not see heavy minutes early on, he's a player to watch as the season progresses. For Marjon Beauchamp, his summer league performances were not exciting at all. Entering his 3rd year, this might be the last chance he gets to prove himself a true NBA player. We were not able to see a lot of actions from Andre Jackson Jr. in Summer League, but looks like he hasn't improved much on his shooting. Despite his excellent defensive energy, his chance to get more minutes is limited by his offensive outputs. Chris Livingston, on the bright side, has shown a lot of improvement this summer. He might also get some occasional playing time. Pat Connaughton did not make my depth chart due to his decline in defense and shooting, and with his contract expiring, hopefully the Bucks could utilize that effectively. So, what can we expect from the Bucks this season? First, they'll be looking to reclaim their status as one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. With all the attention on Boston, Philly, and New York, the Bucks could be the team that sneaks up and shocks everyone. They have the star power, the depth, and now, with their offseason signings, the defense to compete with anyone. If Lillard and Giannis can develop that chemistry, Middleton stays healthy, and the complementary pieces play their roles, this could be a 55-win team who makes a serious run at the title. That's a wrap on the Milwaukee Bucks offseason recap. The Bucks have made some smart moves this offseason, and with a roster loaded with talent, they're ready to make some noise in the East. But what do you think? Will the Bucks bounce back and make a deep playoff run, or are there still some concerns about their roster? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our 30-day NBA 2024 offseason recap series. Thanks for watching Basketball Convos. Bye for now.